Hello and welcome to Slarchive. I am SliveTheLad, and today we are going to be trying out Abby with the magic bow again because we have one weapon to go for beating it with Darkness 15. Obviously, we still have a few weapon upgrades to go, especially including all three of the magic bows, but this will give us one of the final Steam achievements, or at least the final weapon Steam achievement, which is pretty cool. If you care about that kind of stuff, which I do. That's like the whole point of this channel, kind of, is that I care about the whole achievement stuff. But, yes, we need to do the magic bow, and I also need Abby for one of the characters. We have 3 characters left, in this last weapon. So after this, it's just playing weapons that I haven't used yet. Bullet speed is really good for the arrows because they get to go farther. If we get some piercing, like Reaper rounds, maybe that could also be good. Maybe not Reaper rounds, but maybe the, the bullet speed one. I have not played games in a while. The last batch of recordings, which is the end of it was the video after, or before this one, whenever that is. I guess last week's videos, or last Friday's videos, if I am pumping this out like Monday to Friday. Yeah, all of last week's videos were recorded on the same day, just because I had a lot of recording time, thankfully. And then I just had to work on a bunch of other stuff after that. I had to work on editing for the podcast after that. So I never got to do any other gaming, sadly. But I am going to take Power Shot here. We love damage ups for the bow, just because it's powerful. Look at that, boom. Straight lined. We also want reload, because reloading faster. We have a lot of reload and fire rate upgrades. I will take big shot because having a bigger arrow means that you have a bigger chance of getting enemies hit. But yeah, I have not played. It's been over a week since I played, I guess. I'm playing this on a Tuesday, so it's been 8 days since I played this game last, or any game since last. But I'm also really wanting to play some Dungeons of Aether. So hopefully, during this week, you'll see some Dungeons of Aether games. We're gonna get more projectiles too, because we are playing Abby. We'd be crazy not to. You know? Oh, we have Ethereal State. Oh, maybe I don't want that, actually. No, it's fine. I mean, it's good. Like, it's still good. Oh. I am not good, though. Oh, I thought I juked him. I'm doing some risky shit for no reason. I don't want lightning because I don't want infinite ammo. I want to be able to reload. I will take Splinter. Someone say I should have taken the Spirit Heart there. They may or may not be right. I'm not really sure yet. But also, look at that. Ooh, that was kind of cool. That was kind of sick with it. Okay. Thank God for the pushback rune. Yeah. Why am I recording now? Honestly, it's not a very great time to record for me right now, but I was writing the script for the video, and it just keeps making me want to play the damn game. I don't know what to say other than that. Like, I start watching me play the game back, and I'm like, damn, I'm still not done this game. I can still play it. So I do, and then I don't work on the script at all. I'm pretty far in. I mean, I'm like... How far am I? We just hit Darkness 6. Like, unlocked Darkness 6 in the video. Which is probably, like, pretty good. And we're gonna be cutting a lot of videos, like, closer to the, Holy fuck. Yeah, that boss got... You showed up at the wrong time. More projectiles, less fire rate, more spread. Perfect. That is, like, kind of optimal for what I want, because I would like Fusillade, as per the huge with an Abby run. We're probably going to go bomb arrows, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Fire rate's great here. Another HP is good. But yeah, there's a lot to cut out, and I'm going to try and streamline it. Right now, I am just making the rough draft, and even that's been difficult due to some real life stuff and also just like inspiration to write, you know. it's been difficult. I've been working on like some TTRPG stuff. We just had a session 0 for Aegon by John Harper. And then I watched John Harper play it on a YouTube channel I can't remember the name of right now. But it was very informative and very cool. We're just gonna get more HP, I think. I don't really need a summon. But yeah, it was really cool to watch Aegon be played and have me understand it more. Because you never realize how much time flies by when you're playing TTRPGs, so you're like the island, so the whole thing is like it's based on the Odyssey, so you like go to every session is supposed to be like you go to an island and then you solve the island's plight or strife, and then you leave, and then you go off and keep like increasing your character's glory. That's what the player's job is. I'm like, oh my god, we don't have enough time. So those count as arrows. The ones behind you do count as arrows. Some of the upgrades don't, but this counts as like an extra projectile that stays, so it keeps the properties of the other projectiles, which is why I really like the one that fires behind you. It's great. But it's like meant to be played in like 2 to 3 hours. I'm like, holy shit, we can't get through this in 2 to 3 hours. Like, you can't get through a session in 2 to 3 hours and get a whole plot line done. And then I see how little there is in the game, or like in an island, how little there is, quote unquote. Like, that's how I was feeling. I saw it. I'm like, there's not enough to fill in a 2 to 3 hour session. Fuck. And then I watched John Harper like GM for Aegon, and they're not even at the final phase, and it's been like an hour and a half, and they're kind of rushing. Like they're forced to like rush a little bit, and I'm like, oh shit. Right. Time do be flying when you're playing the game. You can never forget that fact. Let's just do that, yeah. I'm just gonna, yeah, I think I'm just gonna right-click because it'll make my choices a lot less. And also, I can just proc this, and now the deer will die. Death by 1,000 cuts! Once I reload, you're fucking doomed. You stupid fucking deer. I hate you. He's alive. And I got hit. There we go. Thank you. Tome of Might would be great here. Tome of Power. Piercing, fire rate down, max HP down. But it gives piercing. And this is the only thing that really works with my build. I'll take a fire rate down. I have a lot of fire. I have a bit of fire rate up stuff, as well as just like we get light bullets, fire rate up. There we go. The fire rate down is actually probably going to be the death of me, unless I get level 15 here, which would be very good. I'm scared. Like, I guess what I really need is reload rate, I would say, but like the damage up is really, really nice. These don't count as projectiles. This is what I was talking about. Those ones don't count as projectiles. I want to get magnetism because there's a lot of stray stuff. I also get an HP there, which is nice. We also have regenerate, reload, everything dies, sick. I might not actually want bomb arrows here because I want them all to be coming back to me to clear the board basically. And I can't be doing that with the bomb arrows because they will just go as far out as possible, and they'll kind of just like fire. Reaper rounds is good. Reaper rounds is pretty damn good. Oh my, like look at that. Oh my. Okay, we're losing a little bit of steam now. We're at 13 minutes, which means that things get a little bit tougher. We don't have to deal with a boss for a while though, which is nice. And also we just do this. Yeah. Okay, good. That's dealt with. Now I just gotta kill another 50. Siege is good. I'm not gonna badmouth Siege. Cause like look at this, you know. Well, I guess that wasn't Siege's job. Or Siege's doing. Oops. But I mean, Siege elongated that a bit, you know? 40% chance to not spend a bullet when you fire is pretty good. And especially with the ethereal form, it really makes it so that I can still move a bit. There we go. I mean, it feels really good. Like this build is feeling really solid right now. Obviously, the cum socks have not come in yet. That's worrying. There's a reason to be afraid still, but we get Fusillade, which does lower our damage. Don't forget that part. Like, a pretty important part of the whole thing, but... oh, I haven't recorded since I started watching Twilight Zone. On Bluesky, I have been posting my reactions to the Twilight Zones, because I'm recording these in October. You're going to see them in November. But I'm recording. Go to my Bluesky. Follow me on Bluesky. In fact, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. More projectiles, more fire rate, less boost. Don't mind if I do. Yep. This is what we have the magnet for as well. I mean, this is nuts. This is a crazy fucking build. I feel like I'm the fucking sword dude from Soul Eater that fights Black Star with the caution tape. God, Soul Eater's fucking sick. Okay, so I don't want bomb arrows because, like we said, we want them to come back. The problem with Magic Bow is that if they only deal damage when they come back to me, the time where I'm shooting arrows for thousands of years means I don't do anything. So no, not for me. Magic arrows can now apply on-hit effects when they return to you. Arrows have a 20% chance to call down lightning. It's not the best build for it because I'm not doing any on-hit stuff, but we can buy some on-hit stuff. But, I mean, look at that. You can't argue with results. Maybe I should have got the Tome of Elements and I didn't realize it. I mean, this is crazy. I'm Zeus. Zeus wishes he were me. Not to insult anyone's faith, but also, if you can't make fun of Zeus, who can you make fun of, really? A bit of extra damage as well, just for the heck of it. Nice. All right, I mean, this is brutal. Enemies with more HP are gonna be coming out soon, but you know, I don't care. That's nuts. Especially when my recall basically restocks the ethereal form. It's a little gross, you know? It's a little gross. I do have dodge. Like the dodge rune's up, so I might as well grab the dodge. Yeah, see, my ethereal form got restocked because of that. Oh my god. I want to get some on-hits on. Some on-hits on, you know? Would love that. This is... It's generally disgusting. Sure, we can get freeze. Wait, how does this even work? So... Wait, okay, I gotta research something real quick, because the wording just confused me. Did it say the pullback can also apply on hits? That doesn't make sense. I have the fandom bookmark, or the fandom page bookmarked right now. I don't remember if you're not supposed to use fandom or whatever, but I have an ad blocker. Like, I still think you should use the one that's actually, like, useful, but... Magic Bow, or, like, the one that's not a shit company that throws arrows down your face all the time. Magic Bow arrows can now apply on-hit effects when they return to you. Okay, so they couldn't apply on-hits on the rerun. On the return. Understood. Now they can, though. That's cool. I feel like that's kind of a minor buff, but it's still noticeable. Like, it's still a pretty solid enhancement, you know? Because having the callback all have a chance to freeze and also lightning... You don't think about it, but it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Short for decent. My inner Mirage from Apex Legends came out there. Not Mirage from Deadlock. Very different. I mean, I guess I'll get lightning. There's no reason not to now. We're already lightning pilled if we just increase our lightning damage. I don't even know if you can hear me. The lightning is so loud. Whoa. Yeah, alright. Ooh. I do worry about the damage a bit. And my ethereal form is not infinitely popping off now because there's enemies with health and not that very many of them. But here comes more fellas. We stand still a little bit. And we recall. Yep. Alright, yep. Summoner, you are dead. Sorry. Twilight Zone, though. I started talking about Twilight Zone and I didn't finish. The Twilight Zone is fucking great. I watched episode 2. Well, 1 and 2, right? Episode 1 is... I can't believe Family Guy... I can't believe they stole from Family Guy, like 60 years earlier. Episode 1's great. A guy is like stranded, doesn't remember who he is, and is the last man on Earth, basically. And he just starts going crazy. It's really intriguing. Like, honestly, it wouldn't have been as good if the main lead was not as endearing and as good, well written as a character as he was. Because he wasn't like an idiot. He's not a moron, which I really like. He wasn't just like, oh man, nothing's going on. He starts off with going into a cafe, and as soon as he can't, as soon as no one picks him up, he just jumps the bar and starts making himself some stuff, because he's just like, I don't know what's happening here. Like, he still keeps trying to call out to people, like, hey, you got a customer here. But it was really cool. Really interesting. Actually scared me for, like, a scene. The scene of in the theater with the mirror really fucking, like, it made me jump. But the whole reason I was watching Twilight Zone was because I thought it wasn't, like, jump scare scary. I thought it was just, like, thinking scary. But no, I guess I'm getting jumped by all forms of media. And the coward can't rest on Halloween. You know? But whatever. Still very good. That scene really got me, and I honestly respect the hell out of it. It was super cool. I hope that the actor didn't actually get injured with it, though, because that looked like real glass. The second episode was not scary, just fucking devastating. Legitimately, like, one of the most heart-wrenching things I've seen. Well, like, heartwarming, I guess. I was blown away by how much I started to care about a character so fast, and respect the character so fast, after being a piece of shit who basically tries to con death. And it was really cool. It's just a really, really good story with a lot of heart behind it. And, like, I think a lot of times with, like, self-sacrifice stuff, when it comes to, like, meeting the embodiment of death and being like, okay, well, now you have to, whatever the fuck, right? Now you have to just, like, die, and you just have to kind of take it on the chin and be like, nope, you're dead now. Even if you don't want to be, you are dead now, and you have to just, like, kind of accept it. There was, this feeling of, like, going out on the terms and like, really fulfilling your life before getting to go, and without doing this whole escapade, like, Lou's life would have been less meaningful to him, at least, you know? And I don't know, just something about it really makes me happy about I don't know, just the fact that I'm gonna start tearing up while playing 20 Minutes Till Dawn, and I'm gonna fucking lose this run, which has been fucking easy street, and if I lose it, I'm gonna be pissed. If I lose the run, I'm gonna lose it completely. I'm gonna lose my mind. No, but it was so brilliant. I'm surprised, like, I am genuinely surprised a story about death has not, like, about death the person, like the Grim Reaper in a sense, has not hit me like that ever before. Because it was, they, like, peaked. They peaked it that early, and it's kind of ridiculous. How can they master it so fucking fast? Like, so early on in like, I guess not early on in the history of, like, media, because media's been around forever. Or art's been around forever, I guess. Stories have been around forever, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, like, made in the fucking 50s or whatever. And it got me. It got me hook, line, and sinker. I'm the sucker that fell for it and loved it. And no other, like, story about death and accepting loss has gotten me like that. You know, in a long time. I'm not gonna say it's ever, but, like, is the strongest, not piece of, like, a story of grief, because it's not a really story of grief, but is the strongest story of accepting death I've ever seen. And just the coolest one, I think. When shooting your last ammo, call lightning down on nearby enemies for 22 damage. No, not really interested. I don't have movement speed bonuses, though. I just kind of want to leave this. I guess I'll take it, because it gives me plus reload rate. Which is kind of worthless with this build, but whatever. We ball. Because look at that. I mean, this is just cool. It doesn't really matter what I take anymore. I just kind of win, don't I? Maybe I shouldn't get so cocky, but the magic collar bow is sick. It's just sick. And there's a bonus to some damage right there. All right, time to just fireball the fuck out of this boss until they die. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look at this. What are you supposed to do? Lose? Oh, and then I do it again and I have... Oh, I don't have... No, I do have infinite ammo. Alright, cool. Let me just grab my stuff over here. If the boss feels like dying at any point, just let me know. Holy fuck, what a screenshot. Guess reload rate? Sure. Yeah, there you go. Alright, thank you for the last Abby upgrade. Double how fast Abby... Oh, no. Oh, you saved the best part for last. Holy shit! Energize doesn't really do anything for me that I care about. Sure, that's an on-hit. We'll get some curse going. I mean, I think I'm gonna vomit, actually. This is a lot of motion sickness shit. I think I'm just gonna stand still. Oh, more ammo, sure. I'm just gonna stand still and press right click whenever I need to, I think. Because I'm pretty much there. You know? I'm playing a lot of Mega Bonk lately. Let's keep going with media. Main game I've been playing is Mega Bonk. I'm gonna be playing Control soon, hopefully this week. Because it went on sale, my buddy played all of it, and he doesn't play single player games, and he's been like, this shit's peak, and he wants to run a game that's like in a similar setting. So I want to catch the vibe for it. And plus, it's the people who did Alan Wake. So, might as well try it, you know? Maybe I'll try Alan Wake after Control. Who knows? My hands are completely off the mouse and keyboard now. I literally just press right click, and then I'm starting to rub my hands together. I have eternal confidence. Oh. And right click again. There we go. Alright, yeah. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone's day? I guess this is probably going to go on after Thanksgiving. So, or American Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving just happened for me when I'm recording this. So, how was your American Thanksgiving? And also, how was your Canadian Thanksgiving, you know? And how are you going to spend the holidays? Because Christmas is coming up when this is being recorded. So how are you going to spend Christmas? Let me know in the comments below. Hope everything's going well. I could aim the fireball if I want to. I don't really. Yeah, no, this is pretty awesome. You know, there is an endless mode in this game. I have no interest in playing it. I don't like... I like finishing a run, you know? The satisfaction is in finishing a run, not really in... oh, sorry, I gotta hold W for a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, maybe I'll hold S for a little bit. There we go. Alright, cool. Satisfaction doesn't really come from me being like, oh my god, I lasted an hour. Like, I don't want to play this game for an hour in one run, where, like, the main goal is die. That's kind of why I don't like Call of Duty Zombies without the Easter eggs. Like, oh, you're telling me the goal is to fucking die? No, dude, the goal is to win. Or, like, to do something cool. And, like, sure, having a broken run is cool. To a point. At some point, I think you just kind of, like... like, imagine if I got more upgrades for this run and see what I'm doing here. It would just be a bunch more pixels of bullshit. Like, nothing would be... I can barely function what's happening here. Like, I understand that I have the back shot here, which is why there's one piss line. And then I have all my Abby shit, and then I have the fireball that I can aim, and then I recall, and that shit... Oh, fuck the boss. Alright, well, my hands are back on the keyboard now. Oh, I'll get gun mastery, sure. I guess I should be aiming backward. No, because the... Well, that depends. Is the fireball better, or is the, It's a hard question. Is the fireball... I guess the fireball... I guess I got a primary fire here, yeah, because... It doesn't really do anything. I wonder how long this is going to take. Let me just get my XP, I guess. Curse damage increased by 100%. Just keep cursing. And keep grabbing XP too, because like we should here. Increase burn damage by 35%, sure. Frostfire, why not? Yeah, sure. Cool. Oh, there goes the boss. Let's go! Let's go! Magic Bow Mastery and Bullet Mania! We did it! Woo! That's tight. I'm actually really excited that we got that. And we got fucking like 4 synergies in one run. Holy fuck. Brutal! Whoa, I like played the game correctly and did it perfect. I dude perfected it. Oh, we're done. We finished all the runes? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. Okay, well... Next time, I guess I was gonna... Last episode I said I was gonna play Dasher, didn't I? And then I didn't. I just played Abby. Whoops. Well, next time we'll play Dasher to try her out. But that is all of the wet wool. Let's go to the chart. Here is my chart for keeping track of everything we've done. The magic bow is complete, which means that we have every single weapon marked as a win. And we also won the magic bow with the Thunder Caller. Zeus! And we won with Abby. So we have 2 characters left in Diamond and Dasher. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weapon upgrades left in totality. We have all the weapons done, which means we can play whatever we want, as long as it's crossbow, flame cannon, magic bow, or salvo knife. Or cyclone sword. So, there's a summon. Dasher's a summon character. And so I think I'm probably going to go with movement speed based on her abilities. And because I'm thinking of movement speed, I'm thinking we want to go wind knife for it. So I think that's going to be the play next time. Thank you all for watching, and take care.